Steve Kerr. 3 years now with the Golden State Warriors. He guided the Warriors to the 2015 NBA title. He's had back-to-back Western Conference championships. And in that 15-16 season, guided the Warriors to 73 wins. Going for his 200th win, by the way. And Mike D'Antoni, that's what the Rockets have been able to do in the 12 games this month. And they're scoring high. And I think my good friend Clyde Drexler just predicted a score of 150 to 149 tonight. The Rockets winning it. It's time for the Toyota keys to the game.
Absolutely, Billy. That would be the game of the year. These guys have got to get to the shooters quickly in transition. We know they can feel it very fast. They got to play some lockdown defense tonight. And if they control the tempo, they can win this game tonight.
Yeah, a couple of teams that would like to get back to full strength before the season started. It looks like that they'll be getting Kevin Durant back. Golden State will by the last week of the regular season. And for the Rockets, about the same timetable for Ryan Anderson. So those two starters will be back for their respective teams and ready to go for the first round of the NBA playoffs. And you just can't do that around Draymond Green. He's going to steal it. He leads the league in steals and the fast breaks on the Warriors.
Points off turnovers. Yeah. The Warriors are second behind the Rockets.
Just got to protect that basketball against these guys. Oh! Capella goes for the slam, and it's not there. Klay Thompson has been shooting it very well here lately. So Harden's going to have to stay a little closer to him. Harden got picked off by a screen on that play.
And if Klay Thompson gets a couple easy ones to start, that's going to make his jump shooting game a lot easier for him as well.
Klay will be the first to tell you he hasn't played as well offensively against the Rockets over the past couple of years, but his team has still had success, and there's a reason. He really thrives at that 4 spot.
Yeah, he's got the advantage when he plays the 4. He's quicker than the guys that are trying to guard him. So Trevor filling in for Ryan Anderson at the 4 is actually a pretty good lineup for the Rockets.
Yeah, worked so well against the Oklahoma Thunder the other day.
Curry.
Step back. Beautiful shot. Quick release. What he's known for is Steph Curry.
In his last 5 games, Steph has averaged 23 points on 50% shooting, and he has 283 threes already made this season. That puts him 3rd all-time behind Steph Curry at 1 and 2.
That's pretty good company.
The Rockets turn it over again, trying to get it inside to Clint Capella. Pretty good defense so far for the Warriors.
The Warriors have won 7 games in a row. It's the 4th time this season they've won 7 or more, and there's an offensive foul on the Warriors. But they've had a pretty easy schedule the way they look at it. But they'll play the Rockets tonight. They came from Memphis. They'll play the Rockets tonight, San Antonio tomorrow night, then the Rockets again, and then Washington. So a good test of games coming up. Oh! The alley-oop to Capella.
James Harden says, if you're going to stop me, I'm going to give Capella lobs all game long.
That's why Capella's shooting 68% from the field in the last 4 games.
In fact, the Rockets centers are all in the top 6 in field goal percentage in the league this season.
That's a good point you make as you see Draymond Green with the basket. Nene and Capella have combined for 63% from the field. Eric Gordon with the miss. Rockets were shooting that 3. Draymond Green, as I said, #1 in steals. Ariza's #9. So these two teams like to steal the ball, and that time Harden let Thompson shoot it, but he didn't make it. Another turnover. You can't dribble between these guys. They're too quick. Oh, a throwaway. A bad mistake by Steph Curry.
3-on-2, and he turns it over.
His neighbors center Super Bowl.
Now, this is one of those games where if you go to too many slow-mos, you're going to miss the regular action. These two teams are going to get it up and down the court.
Not another turnover by the Rockets.
Yes, they've got 4.
In the first 3 minutes. Can't have that against good teams. That'll hurt you every time.
Harden goes right around Thompson. No defense at all.
And he read that perfectly. The Warriors were guarding the 3-point line, and nobody was around the rim.
Curry. Same thing, Pachulia not covered.
And that's the space that you see both teams have in their offense. They spread the floor and get the defenders away from the rim.
These are two teams that look a lot alike when they go small. And they like to play small, too. There's Ariza, who was just red hot. You can't guard him if he's got that much room. He said the other day, he said, when they guard me, I go around them. When they don't, I shoot. Pretty simple. Pachulia gets out to Thompson, who gets a wide open look.
Wide open. You can't leave him that wide open, man.
12 points a game for Klay Thompson on catch and shoot shots. He leads the league.
In the league, and has been for the last 4 or 5 years. That's what he does. That's who he is.
Nice fake by Eric Gordon, tried to force a pass to Capella. They were lucky to get away with that. Now Gordon fires up a three and misses. He was red hot against Oklahoma City Sunday. Rockets had 23 pointers made in that game as they ran OKC off the court. Harden almost got the steal. Curry misses.
He has so many moves.
Harden. And Beverly wide open and missing. Gordon will try it again. This time he hits.
He's not going to stop shooting. He's got the ultimate green light.
And one of the best shooters in the game today. Eric Gordon is a reigning three-point shooting champion.
Patrick McCaw, a youngster from UNLV, with a miss. And the rebound and a foul on Houston. Steph Curry got the rebound, man.
See, Eric had missed his first 2 threes, but that didn't stop him. He got an open look and let it fly. That's one of the things that Eric Gordon this season, when he came to the Rockets, they said, hey, you shoot the ball.
When you're open, you and Lou Williams, be a little bit more selfish.
He played first 5 minutes. Warriors up by 5.
Most three-point shots made at home in a single season. All-time for the Rockets. Eric Gordon, after the one he made a moment ago, already has that record with 133 and counting. Lou Williams said it after practice yesterday, guys. When our perimeter shooters are hitting a decent percentage out there, we're very, very hard to beat.
Well, you're right about that, Bart. The Rockets are shooting 56% from the field, but Golden State is shooting 70%. And Golden State has 6 assists on the 7 field goals. Warriors are number 1 in assists. The Rockets are number 2. Thompson got an easy layup. Now, I don't know what the Rockets are doing defensively, but they better find out what the problems are.
Well, you can't give him that.
Eric Gordon finds the open man, Ariza, and he misses. Pretty good closeout that time. Seems like sometimes when you're watching the Warriors play, Green plays all 5 defensive positions.
Very versatile for sure on the defensive end.
McCaw. He has started several games for the Warriors this year, and there's another three-pointer. And Draymond Green hits it. Eric Gordon deep. Oh, Sugarland.
So we're seeing the Rockets offense tonight with a little bit more motion than we've seen this season. They're adding some plays here down the stretch to get more motion in their offense and be a lot more like Golden State.
Give people something to think about going into the playoffs, huh?
Well, all season long they've been running that high pick and roll with James Harden. Has been very effective with it.
Klay Thompson with a shot that was well guarded that time by Houston. And coming out of the pack is the Beard. He sees Ariza in the corner. Right back to Harden again. Fires it up off the back of the iron and follows his miss. Gets another one, and he misses this time, too.
I was watching James warm up before the game, and his left wrist, which has been hurting him for about a week and a half, looks like it might be affecting his shot a little bit.
Got a little bit of tape on it. McCaw is wide open, and he hits it. Now, he's 31% from behind the three-point line. He's a 6'7" kid out of UNLV and shot the 3 well in college. There's Gordon to the basket, and Pachulia with the foul.
Eric Gordon doing what he does best. They respect that jumper so much, he's able to put the ball on the floor and go by most defenders.
Yeah, and so the Rockets, they're adding these plays, giving Eric Gordon a chance to be the playmaker and create his own shot or something for something else. And that gives the defense something else to think about trying to guard the Rockets.
Yeah, because they didn't go through that in their walk around during shoot-around. Tell you what, these two teams can light it up. This is probably one of the better games of the year. Everyone looks forward to this game. If you're a Rocket fan, people get here early to the arena to see the guys warm up. There's a playoff intensity in the air.
And how about the back-to-back for Golden State? They got to play the Rockets tonight and San Antonio tomorrow night. That's a tough back-to-back there.
They might sit a few folks.
Don't start that.
Well, maybe not after the letter to all the teams by Adam Silver. We'll see. Draymond Green back out in the corner. Iguodala gives it up to Curry. Over to Thompson. And he hits again.
Quick release. Very accurate. Klay Thompson.
Boy, they are tough to beat.
5 for 7 behind the arc for Golden State so far.
In his last 5 games, Thompson has averaged about 24 points. He's made 24 three-pointers in that span. And the Rockets with 5 turnovers. Warriors 10 assists on those 11 field goals. Capella trying to guard Thompson. And Thompson drops it down. He got up in the air with no place to go. The Cardinals sent in basketball, and that was just a give-up foul by James Michael McAdoo, who could not get back in time. McAdoo is a third-year player out of North Carolina. He's not akin to the original.
No,
Bob McAdoo.
Big-time Bob McAdoo, who could really fill it up. Hall of Famer.
Livingston will check in. Sean, 13-year veteran.
The original Bob McAdoo was the original 6'11" jump shooter.
He started out in Buffalo. And there's Decker. Starts out with a miss.
Led the league in scoring.
A little bit, well, I don't know what is outside of Curry's range. If it's inside the building, it's in his range. Same for Eric Gordon.
Same for James Harden and Klay Thompson.
Iguodala is matched up with Harden now. Now they switch. Draymond Green's got him. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Harden with a crossover, gets to the basket, and it's blocked by McAdoo. Up ahead now to Curry, who lays it up and in.
James put a good move on Draymond Green. Broke his ankle, but good block by McAdoo.
Lou Williams missed a layup. That might have been deflected. Livingston, no-look pass to Iguodala, and the Golden State Warriors are putting on a clinic. 15-5 run by the Warriors.
Contributed over $25 million to local charities, guys. Just incredible.
Yeah, it really is. It makes you proud to be a Houstonian, and it makes you proud to be a member of the Rockets organization. It's just wonderful what that does for the community.
He's the best owner in all of sports, guys. Bar none. That's Alexander.
No doubt. Generosity is way better than greed.
Yes, indeed. 3 seconds. Harden puts it up and misses. Rockets are stationary. The Warriors are moving. Right by Harden goes Curry.
He's got a great little hesitation move that freezes you, and when you stop, he continues.
Lou Williams gives it up to Nene, back to Decker. They swing it around, and Ariza now uncovered, misses the shot. So they're making the Rockets miss the flow of the action, and that was good defense getting back for Ariza and Nene. Back to Decker, who drives to the basket, and that's what you're going to have to do. They are guarding the three-point line.
Yeah, Slam Decker really needs to come to the game tonight. They're going to need his scoring. He really passed up a 3 earlier, so good to see him attack the rim.
Yeah, Slam Decker had a great game the other day against the Thunder. So his confidence is coming back with each and every game, guys.
He's getting more minutes after not playing very much. There's a miss by Curry. Harden with the rebound. Lou Williams fires it. He misses.
Rockets only 2 for 12 from the three-point line. That's their biggest problem right now is the Warriors are making it, and the Rockets are not.
Draymond Green. Oh, boy.
Oh, Tucker.
See, that was more in the spirit of the way the Rockets have been shooting it. I don't think the Rockets have gotten it in the flow tonight, though, fellas, like they did against OKC Sunday.
A lot of game left.
Give the defense of the Warriors credit. They're the number 2 defensive rated team in the league.
Yeah, OKC was not very good defensively. Boy, what a tough shot by Harden. Tipped away to Curry on a dead run. You got to stop the ball. Good job by Decker to do that. And good job by Trevor Ariza to get a steal. Harden with an air ball.
Yeah, McAdoo is hurt. I think Trevor landed on his head.
He got hit in the head, and he's been on the ground and has not gotten up.
They both tangled and fell down to the court.
Trevor's a good sportsman.
And we have a timeout taken by the Warriors.
Yeah, McAdoo fell down, and then Trevor landed on him right there. Oh, face right onto the hardwood. That hurts a lot.
Boy, that hurts. Especially when you look at the cut.
Broken nose.
He's gonna need some stitches or something.
Yeah, he got his face pinned right to the floor.
Unexpected.
Well, here's the Rockets on the other end. Great pass from Harden over to the corner, and Slam goes in and shows you what he does best.
Slam is athletic, guys. I mean, we need to give him more credit. His ability to get offensive rebounds and take the ball to the basket. He's very versatile. He can guard 2 or 3 guys. He needs more time.
The Rockets host the Denver Nuggets on Wednesday, April 5th. Get your seats as the Beard and the boys fight for playoff positioning with 50th anniversary ticket special presented by BBVA. You'll receive 2 tickets, 1 50th anniversary pennant, 1 T-Mac Golden Anniversary poster, and 2 beers or souvenir sodas. For more information, visit Rockets.com or you can call 713-627-DUNK for your 50th anniversary ticket special today. Right now we welcome our NBA TV viewers who are watching nationwide, and they're watching the Golden State Warriors here in the first 11 minutes of the game put a clinic on. The Warriors are shooting 67% from the field, 50% from the three-point line, and the Warriors have assisted 12 times on 14 field goals. The Warriors have come out of the gate on a dead run.
Well, the Rockets are a little jittery, but you know, there's a lot of game left.
Iguodala shoots it over Williams. Everything going in for Golden State.
Iguodala's been coming off, and he looks like himself in 2015. And he's very productive coming off that bench.
He also had a mismatch there with Williams, a much smaller defensive player, and he took advantage of it. Nene working inside, little fall away, tough shot. Warriors on the board. Matt Barnes gets it back to Iguodala. David West in the game. So the bench for the Warriors in there here for the final 16 seconds. Difference of about 5 seconds, shot clock, game clock. Livingston just walks it in for the slam.
Livingston is not a great three-point shooter, so he ran out of the corner to get that dunk.
Yeah, he's always looking to get closer to the basket. And with no defense, took it all away.
Foul called on the Warriors with 4 seconds left.
They had one to give, so that's a smart play there by Iguodala to shorten the clock. Now the Rockets left with 4.4 seconds.
This is a team that is ready, of course, to win it all, as Ian Clark will check into the game. They don't feel they can do it without Durant, and I have to agree with them there, but they're going to get him back, so he'll be ready for the playoffs. They look really good tonight. Harden gets it up and in. Beautiful with a half second left in the first quarter.
He's the best in the league at that, isn't he?
Well, Golden State finished the first quarter on a 21-9 run, and right now it's all going the Warriors' way.
Leslie Alexander and the Houston Rockets are proud to join Burns and
The Warriors, like they're playing at home, they have a 17-point advantage over Houston. Just a reminder, as you enjoy a cold one, to look forward to Miller Time later in the game, brought to you by Miller Lite. Well, the Rockets have lost 5 games in a row on this court in the regular season to the Golden State Warriors, and the Warriors are determined to make it 6. Now we go to the benches and see what happens. Iguodala in the game, along with West. Thompson stays in, he misses, and Decker with the rebound to Pat Beverly.
That's what the Rockets, you got to start putting some points on the board, guys. Get that offense to clicking and make some stops defensively.
31 points for Lou Williams. Boy, look at Thompson all over Williams, so Williams goes backdoor for 2.
How sneaky is Lou Williams? He looked them off and they looked away, and he lays it right up in front of them. Unbelievable.
They would rather give him a 2 than a 3, apparently. There's the newest signing.
Brent, you
Got him several weeks ago, and there's David West, who has made a good living in this jump shot.
Very good mid-range shooter. He fits in perfectly with what they like to do.
And there's David West inside, heavy traffic for Nene. Turnover Houston, Iguodala to Clark. Right back to Thompson again, working on Beverly, and he traveled.
Patrick Beverly did a good job of moving without letting Klay Thompson feel him, and he traveled.
Eric Gordon picked up on the switch. Both of these teams will do that a lot on defense. There's Gordon to the basket, knocked away by West.
Seemed like a lot of contact and no call.
Well, a lot of deflections by the Warriors. They're good at that.
Yeah, they get their hands on everything, and they always help in the paint. You had 4 guys in the paint on that penetration.
Very good defensive team. Lou Williams just beats the shot clock. It did touch the iron and is tipped out of bounds by Barnes. So the Rockets get it back. Beverly was right in the middle of that fracas.
One of the best offensive rebounding guards in the league, Patrick Beverly.
Right now, the Warriors are not only shooting more threes, they're making more threes than the Rockets, but they're dominating in the paint too. So they offensively have gotten just about everything they want here early in the game. Williams got free, and he missed. Nene went and got it, and he's fouled by David West.
Both of these teams are very high-powered offensively. And as Nene gets the offensive rebound, he obviously gets fouled there. David West not letting him get a layup. But with the Warriors having this kind of a lead, I don't think that the Rockets are going to pack in. I think they understand that they've got enough firepower to get back in this game.
Yeah, and the Warriors understand they got to keep putting points on the board and trying to make some stops, because if the Rockets catch fire, Matt, I mean, they can put up 50 in a quarter.
Hey, there's Coutinho Mobley.
Cat. Hey, Cat's gotten a little bit older with the gray hair there. I still think of him as a young guy. So what happens, Bill, when the guys you think are young are great?
What are you asking me for?
Because I know you know.
You just look in the mirror one day and you're gray. I don't know how to explain it. You never see it coming. Oh, there's a foul called on Decker, and he can't believe it. Not too many NBA players do.
Sam was looking up at the screen. There's Sam in the background. And that kind of contact happens on every play.
Incidental.
Tom Washington, Brent Barnaky, and Tony Brown, the officials for tonight's game. West also a good passer. And there it is inside. Thompson missed the first time up, but got the second.
Well, the ball slipped out of his hand. That could have been a travel.
Rockets with only 23 points, 4 minutes in to the second quarter. Gordon, tough shot over West.
He's a tough shot maker. That's what he is.
Gordon has started 10 of his 67 games played this season. With Ryan Anderson hurt, he is in the starting lineup now. But he's done a great job and very much in contention, maybe the #1 for the 6th Man of the Year award. Decker was trying to get to the basket, couldn't do it. Now Iguodala switches. Decker's got West, takes it to the bucket, missed it off the front of the iron. Rockets shooting 32% from the field. Thompson up and in.
Boy, he's smooth. He's a silent assassin. Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson with 17 points already in this game. And the ball out of bounds off of the Warriors. 8:30 left to play. We have a timeout. When we come back, Cuttino Mobley will be on with Bart Ennis.
You were part of a transition year of the Rockets franchise from the Elijah Wan years into the Yao Ming years, from the Compaq Center years into the Toyota Center. It's kind of an interesting time to be a Rocket, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was amazing, man. Just like you said, from Compaq to Toyota, I got to see a legend leaving and a legend coming. So it was a lot of fun, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
I know you had a chance to sign some autographs and whatnot upstairs with the fans. They still love you. They were waiting in a long line to get to you.
Yeah, you know, Steve told me, he's like, listen, everybody misses you back here. Come on back. And I guess it was the perfect time for me to come back and see everybody.
All right, last thing. When you're watching these two teams play, man, how much damage could you and Steve done in an offense like that?
Steve and I are talking about it now. And the way they play, we probably average 30 apiece.
I'd love to see that, actually. Good to see you again, my friend. Thanks for being with us. Cuttino Mobley sitting courtside with Steve Francis. Guys, back to you.
Klay Thompson doing his best Cuttino Mobley impersonation as he hits it.
Yeah, Klay is so smooth that when he shoots, the Nets barely move after he makes a shot.
Thompson with his 4th 3 of the game. Biggest lead of the game tonight for the Golden State Warriors. Rockets were ready for this game. They wanted to show the Warriors that they were ready for the playoffs. But boy, the Warriors right now are sending a message to Houston. You're not quite ready for prime time at the moment.
Well, it's early.
Oh, there's a lot of game left, but I'm just saying the Warriors look really good.
Yeah, they look like they really came to compete.
Yeah, the Rockets aren't even.
They're a little off, and when you're a little off against a good team, they can make you look bad quickly. Before you know it, you're 20 down, and now you're trying to do too much too soon.
And Pat Beverly goes to the basket with a layup. Rockets are getting some layups, but I think the strategy is give them the 2, but not the 3.
They're not giving them much. This defense of the Warriors has been perfect here in the first half.
Rockets only 2 of 15 from the 3-point line.